Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name's Liz and in today's video I have some really fun Christmas DIYs for you. So let's go ahead and jump on in. For this first one, I'm going to take this sign that I got from the Dollar Tree. I love these because they have the borders around the sign, the little frame pieces, and I loved the way that these were colored, that rustic kind of whitewash look to it. So I thought it was adorable. I'm going to start by removing all of those framed pieces from the sign, and then I'm going to take this Meet Me Under the Mistletoe gift bag that I also got from the Dollar Tree. I thought this was so cute, and I love the brown and the black for Christmas. I don't know what it is. I just love that rustic-y feel that it gives. So I just started by cutting off the front of the bag so that I have it for, a little sign. And then I'm going to take the back of the original sign that we used and some Mod Podge, and I'm just going to put a whole ton of Mod Podge on there so that we can attach our gift bag to the sign. I'm going to place my gift bag onto the sign. I just try to center it as best as I can. And once I have smoothed out all the bubbles, all the wrinkles, I am going to flip it over, and using my little X-Acto knife, I'm just going to trim off the overhang from the gift bag on the sign. And then I'm just going to take some gel super glue and I'm going to put that on those framed pieces that we removed before. And I'm just going to start adding all my framed pieces back onto the sign. I just start with one of the sides, and then I do the top and bottom, and then I do the other side. And then lastly, I'm just going to add a hanger back in through those holes at the top, just for, a little cute jute hanger if you want to hang this sign up on a wall. And that's all you have to do for this DIY. This is super, super easy. Maybe took me 10 minutes, and you have a beautiful home decor Christmas piece for $2. Alright, so for this DIY, this was more for me, and I showed it on an Instagram post, and I had some people messaging me saying they wanted me to show it, and you guys, I am obsessed with this piece. This is the Chalk Couture Countdown to Christmas House kit, and it comes with everything that you need. It comes with your house, it comes with your transfer, it comes with your single chalk paste and your little magnetic wreath, and I just love this. I've had this in a box in my house for weeks, and I figured I want to do this. I really want this for Christmas. I do a lot of DIYs, and so this one was definitely one that I wanted to do to have up in my house, and one that I did for me. I did for myself. So I want to show you guys how I did it. I'm going to start by taking my transfer and fuzzing it. You're going to fuzz and fuzz and fuzz until your transfer isn't very sticky, so that you're not stretching your transfer when you're pulling it up off of your house. I'm going to put it down on my house. I center it as best as I can and use one of their little squeegees so that all the air bubbles are out. So here I'm showing you the 3 single chalk pastes that it comes with. You get a red, a green, and a black, and then you get your wreath, and you also get a mini squeegee, and then you also get your little paste pans as well. You get 3 of them if you want to use them with your single chalk paste. I am going to use 3 other colors. Well, 2 of them are the same. I'm going to use a black, a red, and then I believe it's their eucalyptus color, which I just think is really, really pretty. So I just use my red over the Countdown in Christmas, the black over the 2, and then the eucalyptus eucalyptus over the little greenery parts, and then I'll use black over all the words. And I do pull up the first portion with the countdown to Christmas up, let it dry, and then lay the transfer back down so that I can work on all the numbers. And I do that so that the chalk paste doesn't stick and dry to the transfer, and then it will just peel up and it won't be on the house. So I'm just going to go over all the words and pull it off and wash my transfer so that I can use it again. And that's it. This is so easy to do. And I really personally, in all honesty, enjoy doing Chalk Couture. And I just think that this project turned out beautifully. If you want to snag one up for yourself, I'll leave a link to Chalk Couture in my description box. I always have a link for them in there, and you can get one too. And you can wash and reuse the transfer on so many other pieces too. Dollar Tree pieces, if you want to make some for gifts or whatever the case may be. I just think that this one turned out so cute. For this DIY, I'm going to take one of these signs that I got from the Dollar Tree. I thought that cactus was so adorable, so I'm definitely saving that for a project in the summer. I'm going to remove the frame from the back of the sign, and then I'm going to take the sign and paint it with one coat of black chalk paint. And then I'll just add some super glue back to all the sides so that I can reattach my sign to the frame. Now this one is going to be so simple. I'm just going to take one of these snowflakes that you get in a little garland from the Dollar Tree. I just cut one of them off, and then I'm just going to paint it with my Waverly chalk paint in white. Seriously, this project is so simple, but I feel like lately I'm really enjoying just those simple projects. Does anybody else ever get like that? Where sometimes you want an all decked out DIY with all the colors and all the frill and the bows. And then sometimes I just really like it simple. Today, I was feeling like I wanted some really simple projects, and I love the way this turned out. So I just grabbed a scrap piece of wood that I had from our laser machine. It was just a little circle, and it actually fit perfect behind this snowflake. I'm going to add some hot glue to the back, stick it right in the middle of the sign, and that is it for this DIY. For this DIY, I'm going to take one of these signs that you get from the Dollar Tree. I love that it has the little ridges for kind of that shiplap look on the back. I'm going to fill in the holes with some wood filler, and then I'm going to fill in the hole on this gingerbread man that you can also get from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to start by painting my sign with my Waverly chalk paint and steel, and I did give it about 2 good coats. So for this project, I feel like I'm kind of redeeming myself from the other gingerbread project that I did in a previous video. I'm doing the same thing, but on a much bigger version. And I feel like I really like the way that this one turned out. So if you've seen that, let me know which one you like better. Do you like my little mini gingerbread, or do you like this one? Let me know in the comments. So after I get that all painted, I'm going to take a natural sponge. I get it all wet, and then I'm just dabbing some more gray paint all over the entire sign. So I just use 2 different colors of gray paint. I use a darker one and I use a lighter one to kind of give it that galvanized look. I am going for a cookie pan look. So I'm just trying to get as close as what a cookie pan looks like. So I just continue to dab the paint all over the sign until I get it completely covered. And then I'm going to work on my gingerbread man. I'm going to take this caramely brown color from Apple Barrel, and I'm just going to give my entire gingerbread man 2 good coats of that acrylic paint. And then I am going to go in with some puffy paint. On my last gingerbread video, one of my subscribers mentioned puffy paint when decorating my gingerbread man because then it will look like icing. Thank you so much to that subscriber for the suggestion because I think it turned out so cute. So I picked up some puffy paint from Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty sure that they sell it at the Dollar Tree, but I wasn't able to find it when I went out looking. So I'm going to take some red puffy paint and I'm going to go over his bow tie. And I do use the same puffy paint to go over the buttons on him as well. And then I'm going to take some white puffy paint and go over the details on his arms and his legs. And then I attempted to make him a cute little face, and I think this one turned out so cute. So I just did 2 little dots for the eyes and then gave him a little quirky mouth. And then I went through and just outlined him with some white puffy paint to make it look like icing was all the way around him. And that's all you have to do for your gingerbread man. You could decorate him even more. I decided to stop while I was ahead to make sure that I didn't mess anything up. And then we cut out these words, this gingerbread bakery, with our laser machine. I currently have on my website where you can go on to Christmas words on a little post that we have on there, and you can type in whatever words that you want. So you could type in gingerbread bakery and we can cut those out for you in this size. It's about 1 inch tall, or you can choose a 2.5 inch tall version as well. So any kind of Christmas words that you want, we can cut them out for you and send them to you. So I just painted those with that same color that I used for the gingerbread man. And then I decided I wanted to give my cookie sheet a little detail. So I just took a white marker and went around the entire thing with the little squiggly lines and the dots and just added a little more fun detail to it. Then I'm going to take my cutout words and I am going to add some gel super glue to the back, attach those down, and then I will hot glue my gingerbread man down below that. And that is it for my gingerbread bakery gingerbread man sign on a cookie sheet. I think he turned out really cute. And that's it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite project was in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe before you guys leave. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.